Hello, America. It's your favorite president here. Believe me, everyone's saying it. Today, I want to talk to you about promises made and promises. Well, let's just get started. First, grocery prices. I said they'd come down dramatically and fast, like warp speed. But, folks, did you know groceries are complicated? Nobody knew grocery stores could be so complicated. Maybe I'll just declare them fake prices. Problem solved. Now, the Russia-Ukraine war. I promised it'd be over in 24 hours. Easy, right? Turns out those guys really like fighting, very stubborn, great fighters, tremendous endurance. So I've decided my 24 hours are presidential hours. That gives me about 4 more years, roughly speaking. You're welcome. Supreme Court nominations, day 1 list. Turns out they're a little shy. They prefer to remain anonymous nominees. We're working on it. So mysterious, very exciting. And sanctuary cities, I promised to ban them day 1. But then someone told me cities aren't like Twitter accounts. You can't just ban them. Who knew? I'll send Congress a strongly worded tweet. Stay tuned. The Green New Deal, I promised to ban it. Turns out it never happened. So technically it's banned by default. Another promise kept. You're welcome again. Electric vehicles. I promised to reverse Biden's policy immediately, but someone hid my keys to the executive order drawer. Probably Obama. I'll have Rudy look into it. Schools pushing bad content, cutting funding day 1. Turns out education funding is important or something. Who knew? I'll circle back to it. Big circles, tremendous circles. Closing the border day 1, I declared a national emergency. But Mexico keeps sneaking people in through something called doors. We're investigating those. Biggest deportation ever, started strong. Then we realized America is really big, like really big, possibly the biggest country ever. Tips, taxes. Who knew eliminating taxes involves legislation? Congress is so slow, very lazy. Utility bills. Turns out electricity doesn't listen when you just shout at it. Who knew? Housing, cutting federal regulations sounded great. Turns out houses are built locally. Did anyone else know that? Opioids. Very tough, very sad. I promised to fix it day 1, but apparently is solved immediately. And let's form a committee. Sound really similar. Honest mistake, folks. Canada and Mexico tariffs, I promised by February 1st. It's March now. Did you know calendars can be wrong? Mine was made in China. Sad. Eliminating DEI programs, working on it. I mean, we fired people, lots of people. I'm told that's different from eliminating. Who knew vocabulary mattered? In conclusion, America, promises made, promises. Well, I mean, we're looking into it. Believe me, nobody looks into things like me. Greatest looker into her ever. Good night, America. And remember, if a promise isn't kept, it's probably fake news.